Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're having a great day, drinking lots of water, staying hydrated, having eaten something at some point today if you haven't. Now's your chance to, because we're staying back, relaxing, and playing some more strange antiquities. If you're new here, hi, my name is Maximum, and I'm a variety streamer, so happy to have you here. Couple things. My allergies are acting up again, so bear with me for being stuffy nose, having a sniff, clear, whatever. And the other thing is, this is first thing in the morning. This is the first thing I am talking for today. So bear with me. But that being said, we're going to dive right back into strange antiquities. I can't say too much, but it has fallen to me to carry a secret the people would kill for. The people have killed for. It's a lot of weight to carry around in my head, and it's getting harder to bear around certain family members. It occurred to me that it would be safer in an medical. Okay. This thing. Receptacle memento mori. A memory cannot reside in both the mind and the documentical at the same time. And it can't be stored indefinitely. When a memory has been left for long periods, it can begin to emit unpleasant vapors. Okay. I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay. It's getting dire out there. They found the body of that priest last night. She was torn to shreds by her own congregation and left to rot outside the town hall. Such horrific violence. It is no place in our town. In an answer to your question, yes, it is possible to capture a wandering shroud. To the north of town, if you follow the little stream up through the woods, you'll come on a hilltop that was clearly of some ancient significance. It's not uncommon to see wandering shrouds there. Be patient, be still, and they will come. I need to be prepared. Oh. Alright, so this was an empty one, right? Spirit Vault. Oh, we have it. Didn't I need this for something? There's something I needed this for. Wandering Shroud. This. The sun's light will reveal my gift. light? Sunbond, maybe? Alright, so we have one somewhere. This. A blood red urn. Ooh. Okay. I got to thinking after I left earlier. Transferring this secret to an ecumenical only adds an extra step. Yes, it's safer than walking around with it in my head, but I would know where to find it. What I really need is a truth conduit so I can deceive them into thinking I know nothing at all. Alright. Dark articles have been applied upon some of them. Symbology. Alright, so what's the one for is there one for like the mind or no? It's like confusion, deception. This is weather symbols all over. I'm pretty sure that this is one of the things that go down here. No, okay. Okay. Give me a hint where to start. Day and night on my maps. I still don't get it. Oh, what? Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, this... There's two moons, but this one? Got it. Whoa. I've never felt more tired and more devoid of life. An apathy has settled in my bones that I do not seem able to shift. But while I have to breathe, I still have breath in my lungs. I will not succumb without a fight. By the grace of Grey, I will find a way forward. Do I read? Do I need a Grey's Grace? Yeah. I've had a tip off about something exciting. Have you come across the so-called nameless gods? Did you know that the tall stones that you find sometimes in high places were once doorways of a kind? And here's the exciting part. An inscription has appeared on the stone that sits atop Weatherlam. This is where you come in. I'm confident that a pit will open the doorway. The other option is a Babelia to read the inscription. If they say you read the language of the nameless gods, you become cursed, which can't say I like the sound of. I'm leaning toward the more direct approach, but then again, that could be dangerous too. Alright, pit or a Babelia? Translation of foreign texts. Or a pit. Okay. The earth, the sun, or death. Ugh. And death, sorry. This? Thank you. It's a token of my appreciation, something for you to ponder over. Okay. With dreams of earning his fortune long banished from his mind, the man brought the casket to a trusted friend, the curator of a museum in Undermere. Together, they look for answers. Sword. Knight of Thorns. I've noticed that some people claim not to fear death. They say that dying scares them, but not death itself, not me. Not the great Thomas Pope. Give me pain, give me fear. If I can feel, then I know I'm alive. Going back to the nothingness, that's what I fear. I'm going to do my best to live forever, starting today with a loam. My God. It's a good job I thought to bring that silent breath with me yesterday. The pit cracked open the tall stone, sure enough. But then, just as I was about to step through, I got an uneasy feeling in my bones. I couldn't ignore it. Then I realized it was the silent breath. And then there was a noise like thunder and the door slammed shut. I'd have been hammered flat like a piece of meat. Or at the very least, trapped in the realm of the nameless gods beyond the black veil. Funnily enough, it's put me right off sticking my nose into any of their business. Good luck to you, but I'm out. There's been an unexpected death in the family. It has hit all of us quite hard, but particularly my husband. I would like to gift him a heart chamber. I suddenly remembered this note that I found some time ago, and it occurred to me that I should have given it to you when I gave you the map. The wording is very similar to that note on the map. It always intrigued me, but I never did work out what it meant. I gotta go take an allergy pill. I'll be right back. Hey, hopefully that'll kick in and help me soon. Blessings in spring, rising in autumn. What? Something isn't right at the museum. I'm worried it's all my fault. I'd hoped my brother would be back by now. I've had an idea, though. I'm no thaumaturge, but I think we can weaken it using a witherance. This had better work. Alright. Inverse of a fortnance and is sometimes put to more malicious use. Okay, what's a fortnance? Weaken, okay. These can be crafted from stone, but wood is more commonly used. This. My mind is severed. Neither. Nope. Stop! Okay, that's so annoying. Unwanted memories. Promoting clarity in thought. Solemn. Think that this is the one we want. It will produce, oh gosh, my voice, a higher field than the other ones. Oh, it's that one for sure. Okay. I've discovered something via the thalamic needle. The woman who tried to swim across the lake was compelled to do so by some invisible force. She was looking for something, and whatever it is, it's right here in Undermere. That's not all. I decided to experiment with the Umbra. When I was under its spell, I heard whispers. Something was calling to me, and it left me feeling terribly afraid. This must be what's keeping my patients in their trance-like state. I've never used a Godian siren before, but it occurred to me that I might be able to use it to drown out the whispers. Okay. Oh, we have one of those. Great. The curator learned that the Nalian casket is a dark article, a class reserved for the most cursed and most dangerous of objects. He locked it away deep within the museum's archives, along with other artifacts that are best kept from public eyes. Under the barn, where the axe meets the tree. Good morning. I'm getting more concerned about my mother. Hearing about that poor lady who drowned frightened me. But she'll turn up. She always does. I've had another breakthrough. This time I'm certain it's a clue that leads to another hidden part of strange antiquities. Okay. Sorry, not there. Alright. Mentic, Wistic. So we want a bloodstone. Sorry, do that again. Dark green or black with flecks of red. I mean this. It is, yep, okay. Stone of the earth, which is just green, I think, right? Stone of death. Oh. Sick. Oh. How does this work? Yeah, it's this. Oh, is it all the stars around it, actually? No? What? Yeah, I know that. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay. There we go. Goodness. Thank you for the meter. I've seen into the yawning deep. I have seen beauty beyond the comprehending mind. Rise is steep, but I pay it gladly. My shadow anchor is broken. Must replace. Shadow anchor? Shadow hold, shadow anchor. Projecting one's presence outside of the body. It's a totem in their hands. Some prefer pendants. Oh. Field from the individual branch, however. Alright, what are some unlabeled ones that we have? What about this? No. 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 Yes. No. Blue. Oh. I'm afraid this letter was sorted incorrectly and has ended up doing a round trip to Kendall and back. Better late than never. I have spent a long time looking for an object that is believed to have been lost somewhere in the catacombs. The adventurer and thaumaturge Marwyn left a trail of her hidden stash, or so the story goes. I followed it as far as the ossuary of the damned, a chilling bone-filled alcove, carved into a natural chamber in the upper levels, but it seems her markings have been worn away from time after that. On the upper levels, is it this one? Or this one? Oh. Carrick's candle. Invisible light that peels back the ears of a candle upon their surface. Oh. They are, you say? Is it just a straight candle? No, that'd be stupid. Ooh. Oh, oh no. The time has come to decide, Thaumatur's casket wants to be opened. The casket will be opened. Nothing can stop it now. And yet, there is still a part of this mind that will not be quieted. Help me to calm this clamoring rage inside my head. This is your chance to elevate yourself above the scurrying ants that absently crawl through their meaningless lives. A Zephyrium or an abrasive? Neither. Oh, I don't want to do that one. I want to do this one. You found a barn where the axe meets a tree. Sounds like it's somewhere in the map of Undermere. Yes. Yes, 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 it does. Two road names? Oh. Okay. Nope. Suffering. Maybe we can save her. I do want to weigh this. But the problem with storing powerful dark artifacts is that slowly and inevitably the darkness seeps out. Someone very dear to me has fallen ill. I would like a Nephroquant. No, do not be concerned, dear. I have used one before and know what I'm doing. Nephroquant? They can draw out infections. Praxis. Scarring has no current cure. Resurrection. Death. Yeah, I gotcha. But what? Rebirth. Oh. Here. Alright, so I'm gonna have to... Oh. Sorry, side note. Little tangent. Oh. Bye! Okay. Okay. Ooh. It's a symbol on the game, by the way. Anyway. Oh. Oh. Yeah, because it was... Gotcha. Please do pay us a visit. We have some items that we're confident will be of interest to you. Twinnings. Okay. Whoa. His eyes are black. A Wittix cord. Freezing effect in the body. Medusa stones. Freezing effect. Oh. Fire and light. Water, dark. Frost, cold. Where's the... This thing. No. Something bad is about to happen. The ravens know it. My grandfather once taught me how to use a Cassander to see the paths ahead, but I saw what it did to him and vowed to never touch one after he died. But the gnawing worry of what is coming has become too much for me. There always seems to be something going on in Undermare. The sooner I can get this sorted out and be on my way, the better. My uncle gave me a ring, and I have had nothing but bad fortune ever since. I'm starting to think it might be cursed. Is there any way to uncurse it? I've been researching ancient customs, particularly those relating to thaumaturgy, and I'm fascinated by the use of objects in ritual ceremonies. If you're able to get your hands on a gris, I would be interested in studying it further. Okay. Okay. No? The castle vaults are blocked by a diurnuric seal. It can be opened by an object made from silver or gold that produces a... Oh. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Wait. Okay. Get out of here. Uh... Oh, I see. Mars is iron. No? Castle kitchens? What? Supposed to point places? Weird. There's been a basilisk sighting in the hills across the river from Backborough. I wouldn't say I'm a brave man, but I have a duty to protect my livestock and village. Better me than a younger man with his life ahead of him. I've come to prepare my sword. Oh, dude, I don't know. Okay. Okay, so we don't want that. I don't think I have this, though. Yes, I did. A blade drawn across it several times? What? Dude, what? Yeah, I got it. No. Yeah, I got it. Oh my gosh, give me a new one, please. Maybe this? They've escaped. At first, my patients grew agitated when I used the Gaudian siren, but then I had a breakthrough. Vivian Cartwright woke up. She seemed lucid, calm even. I made a stupid mistake and loosened her restraints. I don't know what happened, whether the siren stopped working or if perhaps it had never worked and she tricked me. But almost immediately she changed back and turned violent. Before I knew it, she had managed to free the others. We tried to stop them, but they fought their way out of the hospital. I have no idea where they've gone. Almost imperceptibly, the casket began to absorb the crepuscular power that had leached into the stone and the earth of its lightless tomb. Okay. So we have like a half moon. Ooh. The Witherance was a terrible idea. I've only gone and made things worse. I wish Eli was back, he'd know what to do. Some years ago now, a friend brought an item to me, a black casket, and I learned that it was a dark article. I should have brought it to Eli right then and there, but I knew he would want to destroy it. I'm a collector of things. It seemed too important to allow it to be destroyed, but I see now how naive that was now. This casket is far more dangerous than anything I've come across before. And now I hear they are looking for it with their black eyes. Either I need to bring them out of the museum or bring the casket here to Strange Antiquities and hide it in one of its secret places. Dread Vivant or Lunima? Huh. And then, what's the other one? A Lunima. Moon Pool. Yeah, I know. Alright, let's... Knight of Thorns. Okay, Knight of Thorns. Oop. Shimmer. Armor. 1356. Anything like that? Ah. Alright, we're gonna hide it here. There's an uneasy quiet in town today. There aren't many people out and about. I'm heading straight home as soon as I'm done with my deliveries. One second. Okay. Library across the street. Okay. Wordsworth Library. Yeah, translate texts. I know. Alright, Mentic. I see. Babelia. With all that's been happening in Undermere, I picked up the worst week possible to lose my Bryhix charm. I hope that you have one I can replace it with. This protection. Okay. Oh, hey, you're back. I'm sorry, I did not intend to be away for so long. I trust the shop has not been too much trouble to look after in my absence. I have learned a lot from my time in Oxford. There is a powerful dark article here in Undermere called the Nalian Casket. And now you're telling me that my foolish half-wit of a brother has had it in his museum this whole time. I know how to destroy it, but it's not going to be easy. Whatever happens, it must not be opened. We will need to create a pillar of Calaris. From what I gather, such a feat has not been attempted in over 500 years. I just hope there's enough time to prepare. I'm afraid I can't stay, but I'll be back as soon as I can. I have had my energy drained by some disturbing evil power. For days I felt tired and frail, and then today I found something that horrified me. Beneath my bed I discovered a carved wooden effigy with a strange symbol painted on it. I don't know who has done this to me, but all I want for now is to lift this feeling of weakness. Below a moon that does not shine. There's a ton of moons, though. No. I swear I've already done this one. Yeah. Below a moon next to a cross. It's this one. Fornits. Oh. Oh. I would like a bloodbeck. The nameless ones are reckless. I'm ready to hear their voices. Okay. Strange voices emanate. No? Okay. Okay, let's do this last day. Thaddeus runs along the dark corridor, his eyes wide with terror. He clutches the largest remaining shard of the shattered lunima in his hand. He only has one thought in his head. He must follow it. He must not allow his pursuers to reach the casket. He will draw them to the armory. It's his only hope. His heart sinks as he rounds the corner. No. 3 more black-eyed assailants are coming from the other direction. He's trapped. His final thoughts are consumed by fear. There's nothing stopping them now. The casket will be opened. It's all his fault. It festered and pulsated until it could no longer be contained. Some part of it reached out from the darkness, creating eyes so that it might find itself and hands that might open itself. The casket wanted to be opened. The museum was ransacked last night. I went looking for my brother, but he's nowhere to be found. The good news is they didn't find what they were looking for. I moved the casket myself and hid it here in one of the strange Antiquities' vaults. It's safe for now, but we can't leave it here for long. I have more to prepare, but I've left instructions on how to access the vault in the desk drawer. I found this note in an old writing desk up at Leaston Castle. I expect it will mean more to you. Fear in autumn, rising in winter. It feels all too prescient that we hurtle toward winter with a terrible and unknowable fate. It's time to end this. Now, bring the casket to the pit. The sun is low in the sky as we arrive at the pit, casting a warm light across the treetops and the open fields. A solitary raven cries out from the tree line, and I look to the skies, but they are empty. The pit itself is an ominous sight that the otherwise serene atmosphere can do nothing to diminish. It is a scorched black hole, perhaps 5 meters in diameter, that has an unnatural look to it. This is the site of the thalamic convergence. It is no simple thing to destroy an object of this kind. We need to set up opposing powers at opposite compass points, strength and weakness, light and dark. And finally, we need the light of Corchin to bind them. Create a pillar of Calaris, yeah. Fortnits. So we have... No. Where is it? Fortnits. Weakness. Witherance. Yeah, I gotcha. Sun. Sunbound. Light of Corchin. Uh, uh, um... Eli inspects my work. His face shows little emotion, but he seems satisfied. By now the sun has finished setting, and only a hint of red afterglow remains in the darkening sky. The raven croaks his mournful cry once again, but this time there is a reply, and then another. I look up to see several dark shapes circling above. Quickly now, they're here. I spin round to follow Eli's gaze, and my pulse quickens as I look out across the field. A large group of shadowy figures is walking steadily toward us. We can't see their faces at this distance in the low light, but I'd be willing to bet that every one of them has pools of midnight for eyes. In that sky above, the ravens continue to grow in number, and their caws and cries get louder and louder. I look down at the black object in my hands. Such a small thing, and yet its seductive power is impossible to ignore. It wants to be opened. Suddenly it feels inevitable. The casket now. But I'm not sure I want to give it to him. Alright, so anchor has never been touched by the ocean. We have an anchor. Somewhere. Shadow anchor. And then a finger, but not flesh. Yeah, I got that one. Got that one. A witch's finger? I don't think I ever... Oh gosh. Sorry, I put it there and I meant to put it here. Goodness. The wave of intoxicating power washes over me, but I hold strong against it. I hand over the casket, and together we begin activating the items arranged around in the pit. Working as fast as we can, it takes longer than we'd like, and when I look up again, the thaumaturge has fear in his eyes. We're too late, the mob is upon us. One of them grabs Eli and tries to wrestle the casket from his hands. I rush to help him, but it's no use. They're all around us. The man tears the casket free and it clatters to the floor, skittering toward the edge of the pit before coming to a rest on the precipice. A gray-haired woman stoops to pick it up, and I am surprised to find that I recognize her as Verona Green, the occult scholar. The mob cheers, but Verona turns toward me. I'm no longer afraid. Her eyes are ringed with darkness, but they are not black. I fixed her! Back from the dead. She winks at me and throws the casket into the pit. At the same moment, Eli activates the light of Corchin. Time stands still, and then there's a rush and a roar as the swirling vortex of green-blue light races up out of the pit. The casket is sent soaring into the night sky, where it seems to hang for a moment, slowly turning into the air until, with a shrieking, splintering crash, it shatters into 1,000 pieces. And then there's nothing but smoke and the smell of ozone, and all is quiet. It has been a few weeks since the casket was destroyed, but I'm still riding high on the elation of relief from that night. Everything seemed to come together right when it needed to, and somehow we avoided a terrible catastrophe. Those who were under the casket spell were released almost immediately. They remembered nothing from their ordeal, but it seems there will be no lingering ill effects, and Dr. Robertson says they have made full recovery. It is rare for Eli to express such emotion, but even he congratulated me on my strength and resolve in the face of such darkness. He too felt the allure of the casket and was worried that it would overwhelm me. He told me with a hint of pride that I would make a fine thaumaturge. Alive, 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 alive. Nice. Deceased. Rescued. Insane. Fun. Well, we're gonna end that here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll figure out what else to play. Oh, whoa. My father is suffering from Morgan's insanity. His doctors have given up on him, but Dr. Robertson told me there might be a way to save him. She said it might be possible to stop the infection spreading by cutting the poisonous thoughts from his mind, but she said it was beyond her skill. Poison of the mind. Tower that has a maiden in it. Come on. Eastern of town? I don't get it. Oh. Diverging hook. There's an old hermit living out past Westwater who barely comes into town. He brings me lists now and then for odd things. This time he wants something that will pull water from thin air. No idea if he's mad or onto something, but I said I'd ask around. Nope. Uninteresting. Triangle. Or blue turquoise. My lungs are shot. My doctors told me to settle my affairs. But I'm not ready to give up, not yet. I've heard a local story about the Witch of Undermere and her hearing abilities. They say it's dangerous and painful, but sometimes it works. Dude. A witch's finger. This? My farm is diseased, my crops won't hold, and even the animals are uneasy. My old man says the earth's angry. He says I should call upon Korchen for wisdom and blessings. Can you help? The land's all I've got. What was this again? This. No. I do have to stop here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I guess we'll finish the epilogue next time. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. It takes 2 seconds and it's completely free, so you can always unsubscribe later, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good rest of your day, guys. Bye-bye.